Hey there, Oregon Trail Association. It is Matt Bisick. Once again, I'm doing a video update because I know there's a lot going on. I want to make sure that everybody is up to date on all the happenings and all the programming thing that we have going on here in Oregon, as well as giving you some general updates for all things OTA. We are just diving right in, and I'm going to start with the FAFSA funds. So we got approved for a grant of about $19,000. There's another ECMC grant that is pending that could add to this pool of funds. But we have funding that can help support workshops that you all do that is around FAFSA completion. So up to $500 in like food, snacks, just kind of the tertiary things that are around a workshop. OTA can help support as long as you're helping students with some part of FAFSA. If you make it a recruiting event, if you partner with the high school, if you're doing something at your institution with other departments, it is totally fine if there are non-TRIO students participating in whatever this event is, or you're partnering with other groups and you just represent one element. What I want to see is that you all can go out and be good stewards within your community, and you can help promote FAFSA completion as a part of this. So in the email, I have a simple request form where you can request the $500 for your event. You can do multiple events too if you want to do 2 workshops. If you're a pre-college program and you have 4 high schools, I'm willing to do this several times over. We should have plenty of money to go around to help create a cool event and use our funds to buy some of the stuff that you all obviously can't on your grants. So it is first come, first served basis. This first $19,000 though needs to get used up by June. So please do not hesitate. We would love to help support you as you're doing workshops to provide these events for your students. Okay, next, the Oregon Trio Day, that proclamation that went out later this month on February 28th is officially Oregon Trio Day. And we do not have anything planned as like a statewide event, but what we would love to see is a lot of individual programs doing things on this day, whether it's just a lunch, little hangout, a small workshop, some like letter writing campaign thanking the governor for making it Trio Day, sharing their story. We want to see groups of Trio students all over the state together, and we are trying to incentivize that. So we are putting on a little program where if you do an event and you take a picture of your group and you send that to us, you'll be eligible for $500 drawing for unallowable costs, as well as any students who attend the event will give away a couple $100 gift cards to those students. So you can read more about kind of the Oregon Trio Day incentives and look at what the form is that you would complete to kind of notify us of that event. You have until like the following Friday, March 7th, to submit that form to us to notify that you did something on Oregon Trio Day. But we are also attaching like a 2-page flyer with a bunch of ideas around stuff you can do on Oregon Trio Day, but we just want to show out because the state went ahead and gave us this kind of official proclamation. We want to make sure we actually can do something to help honor that day and do something cool for our students. All right, next, we still have about 2 weeks left for the Professional Development Conference that is happening at Sun River, which is near Bend. So you have 2 more weeks to register. The room block is open for 2 more weeks. So please, if you have not yet, go ahead and meet with your staff. Go ahead and get registered, get those room blocks filled up, because after that date, there may not be any rooms available and there's not really other hotels that are close. And we are also giving away some really nice OTA like sweatshirts as part of this. And if I don't get your sizes, I won't really have anything for you. So I want to make sure we have enough quantity for everyone who's going to come. So please complete that registration before the 28th. All right, next. Last Friday was technically the deadline where I was hoping to get all the fact book data and the student stories. Now, we are putting together the fact book as we speak and need to have time to print that out to bring it to Washington, D.C. in March. If you are a program that has not got the data stories to me yet, please just go ahead and follow these links, get those submitted. Obviously, not everybody is able to come through by the deadline, but I still would love to incorporate many student stories, as much of our data as possible in that work. If you have any questions about filling out the forms themselves, please let me know. There are a lot of like optional elements that probably may not impact your actual program, or you may not have data to support some of the questions asked, which is totally fine. So any questions on filling that out, please let me know, but I would love to get as much of those completed by all of our programs in the state as possible. All right, as far as scholarships go, There are a lot of due dates coming very soon. So I'm just going to kind of bullet point, go through them relatively quickly. I think most folks kind of have an understanding of what these are at this point. So the Last Mile Scholarship is a due date of this Friday, February 21st. As far as international education opportunities, the College Abroad one, the drawing we do for the college students going abroad, that next deadline is going to be April 30th, so we're ways out from that one. If you have high school students that are interested in going abroad at all, they extended the deadline for those Global Navigator scholarships. So February 26th is your due date for those high school students you're help supporting. And I wanted to make sure to make an announcement here. This hadn't been on my radar up until this past week, but COE has a college student, SSS student abroad opportunity through their Keith Sharon program. And we've had an agreement the last few years that if an Oregon student is selected to be a part of that cohort, that we are willing to help cover the costs associated with it. But the due date for that is February 24th. So you have until February 24th to help your students apply to that program. And like I said, any Oregon students that get selected to go, we are happy to help support the costs of that program in going abroad. All right, our student referral incentive, we are getting close. It is the very end of March. March 31st is the deadline for you to submit in those referrals so your students can be eligible for the $1,000 drawing for helping recruit students into your TRIO program. And then next is our Dirks TRIO Achiever Awards. That is also due this Friday, February 21st. So these are the $500 awards that we give out to students all across the state. So you have till the end of the week to get those applications in as well. And last but not least is our transfer award funds that we give out, that scholarship. The due date on that is a little further out. We got April 11th on our transfer award funds. So there's every single scholarship we ever award in a given year. They all are kind of open right now and closing soonish. So if you have any questions about those or questions for a particular student you're working with, let me know. We can help clarify and make sure to make this as streamlined as possible. All right, I'm gonna keep doing this so all the dates are passed. APR dates are up on the screen here. Talent search is coming due soon, followed by soon we have our McNair and EOC programs that are pending as well, but we will keep you posted once those open. I would also love if you took a moment to complete a survey. The board is working on our next strategic plan for the Oregon TRIO Association, and the due date is this Friday, February 21st, to complete that and provide some feedback so we can make some last minute adjustments before presenting this to everyone at the business meeting we do at PDC. So link is in the email. Any kind of feedback in terms of the direction, strategy, kind of how we are choosing to prioritize our organization and mission and vision and all that stuff. So your feedback is essential in what it is that we do every single week. And then lastly, as always, new staff, please let me know, let Robin know. We're getting plugged into all of these resources. With that, I don't have anything else for you. There's lots of events going on, and I'm sure you all are feeling that too. So wanted to make sure to do a mid-month update, but I will be back at the beginning of March with another update to keep you all posted on all the happenings in the TRIO world. So with that, hope you're taking it easy through all these stressful times and are still loving the work you do, because what you do really matters so much and impacts so many students. So hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you soon. Take care.